you can win with Kirk Cousins. He's a
Can you?
fantastic. Yeah, he's a fantastic quarterback. He's a fantastic quarterback.
Has he even won his division yet?
Yes.
Yes.
No, not with the Redskins, with the Vikings.
Yes, he did. He did with Washington, so.
No, I know he won it with
2015.
Washington
2015.
when they went 7-9 or
No.
8-8, whatever it was.
No, they were
9-7. They won it by a game. That's the point. The last game of the year. Do you like that? Yeah, I remember that whole thing. So, in Minnesota, he's won the division there.
Minnesota.
He beat Aaron Rodgers for the division. I don't think so.
No, the only playoff appearance he had was a wild card team.
Right.
And they won a playoff game against the Saints, as you know.
I don't know why we're sitting here and arguing these points right here. We all understand the situation, and I don't know why
He's
we're
not
going back
a top
and forth.
10 quarterback, period.
Who?
Kirk Cousins.
I said 12.
He's 12.
He's not 12.
Yes, he is.
think
Kirk
12
Cousins,
is a fair
He's
ranking.
amongst the top of the second-tier quarterbacks.
Right now?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you're smoking.
Absolutely.
You're smoking.
Oh, smoking what?
I don't know.
Go look at his numbers.
Okay, so we named the five that we say are the best. Then you got Josh Allen, you got Kyler Murray, you got Dak.
You know what,
in there,
Josh? Well,
Matthew
after week one,
Stafford.
it's-
Matthew Stafford, who is definitively all right. You want to say Derek Carr 10, and then he's maybe 11
I'm putting
at that
Burrow
point.
there.
Already.
What do you mean already?
Kirk Cousins.
He's rookie of the
Kirk
year if he
Cousins
doesn't
is
get
not
hurt.
a winner.
You said Herbert already?
He's not a winner. but-
Okay, then
Herbert. All right, Herbert.
how's a winner a top 15 quarterback?
A
A 12 is above average. You should win with an above average quarterback.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so
Name a team that's not winning with an above average quarterback.
name a
You
team.
call me Brissett.
Not an above average quarterback.
There's a blast from the past.
That's pretty good. How about the Washington football team?
I'm confused by your
They don't have a top end quarterback.
They're 0-1.
I understand that they made the playoffs last year.
Right.
They're expected
Hold on.
to win the division. They're expected to win the division.
Well, let's put it to you this way. Dak, Hurts, Jones, Heineke,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Okay. So out of them, you got what? One elite guy?
I'm just telling you right
Did you
now.
play
I
Dak's
just
name
gave
when
you
you-
asked
all
me a
those?
team. You asked me a team. A lot of people pick
But
Washington because of
You
their
said no. I said name an above average quarterback that's not winning.
above average quarterback.
Right.
That
Because
isn't
you
winning.
said
What
Kirk
do you mean
Cousins
above
isn't a
average?
winner.
He isn't a winner.
Okay, then. So who else is above average that's not winning? You
Above
can't name me one because that's a stupid thing to say.
Above average that is winning.
Not
That's
winning.
Not winning?
Not winning. Because you said Kirk Cousins is above
But that's
average.
an oxymoron. I
No,
don't under-
right.
No.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
doesn't make any
He said
sense.
he's 12th. If you're above average, because there's 30 teams in the league, so roughly
But not
15 is average.
Not every
12
quarterback's
is
gonna
above
be
average.
winning every year. You're not going to be the Chiefs every
He's
year.
consistently not won.
I'm lost with
He
that
said
question.
he's 8, which is damn near
eight in his best years.
okay.
Out
And
of
then 12.
average, he's probably
Out
12.
average is above average.
Derek Carr. John Suggs says Derek Carr.
Right.
You're going to tell me
Derek Carr wins. Derek Carr is a big
Really?
game player.
Really?
Derek Carr and
What
the
does he
Raiders
want?
don't have success.
What does he want?
Because he got injured.
What does he want?
He's injury prone.
What does he want?
But he's a winner.
What does he want?
What are you talking about? They've made the playoffs with Derek Carr.
did
they
he
would have
win?
won.
Did
They
he
would have
win?
went really far in the playoffs
he
the year he
win?
had that
I agree
spleen
with
problem.
that. That I agree
Derek
with.
Carr is a big game quarterback.
did he win?
You don't ever put
Did-
Derek.
did-
If
did he
you
win?
think Derek Carr and Kirk Cousins are the same molded quarterback, you don't know football.
First of all,
that's just cutting
if
spade.
you look at the success, they're practically. I mean, I would say
You say they're identical, I'm walking
I
out
would
here.
say Derek Carr is a little bit better, but
Oh,
not
my
by much.
God.
Not by much.
Not by much.
Not by much,
What
no.
do you want? I'll have what you're having.
I'm looking at his numbers, and they've been in the league. I mean, Derek Carr's been in a little bit less, but not by much. And Kirk Cousins, their numbers are very alike.
How many
I
games
gotta
has
know.
Derek Carr
I've
missed
been
due to
on long
injury?
enough. 30
I'll
minutes.
give this to Kirk
So
Cousins.
pick
I
the
don't
next
remember
one.
him ever having an
By the
injury.
way, he's
just
got
him being third string.
By the way, Kevin, thank you for calling. Definitely call up again. We'll be live again tomorrow. But it's good questions. And by the way, if you look at numbers, Derek Carr is not better, and they've played almost the identical games. And Derek Carr is not better than Kirk Cousins.
I want these numbers read to me, please.
But go open. You go to Derek. I'll go to Derek Carr.
I have Kirk Cousins
All right.
already in his career. He
All
has
right.
28,723 passing yards, 192 touchdowns, and 84 interceptions. He started since 2015, but he
Games.
also
You
played.
gotta do
yeah,
games
He
'cause
also
Derek
played.
Carr's-
Yeah, right. He also played 14 games in injury replacement for RG3.
So when did he start? When was his first?
His first year as a starter was 2015. He
No, you
also
have to do
played.
total
So
games.
actually,
Right,
he's-
I'm explaining that. He's
Derek
played
Carr's been in the league one more year more. Okay, so and remember, he was a backup quarterback. He was coming off the bench against RG3. So just put those together.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to show you the numbers, and he's been in the league less than Derek Carr, and he's got better numbers.
So if you the first 3 years, he played 14 games. He had 18 touchdowns to 19 interceptions with
Derek Carr's played one more game in his entire career.
with about 3,000 yards.
That's right.
About 3,000 yards in injury replacement. So if you take those away, it's about 173 touchdowns still, 64 interceptions, and about 25,000.
All right,
yards.
so Derek Carr's numbers: 64 completion percentage, 27,331 yards,
Well,
172
Roberts,
touchdowns,
Rob.
72 interceptions. By the way, Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback than Derek Carr.
That's bullshit.
It
You
is
can't
true.
possibly mean
It's
that.
true. It's true.
Stop looking at a screen.
No, the numbers
and use common sense.
Common sense is the numbers show you that he is. He is.
This is why the Jets don't win nothing. You
Speedy,
guys amaze me.
Speedy with
That's
numbers.
the dumbest.
Seeing the numbers, even played one less game. Who's been
Statistically,
better?
Cousins has been better. Now, I also will agree with Tyler in this sense where Cousins had a lot more help in his career than Carr. Yeah,
Really?
The Vikings receivers are much better than anything Oakland's.
I don't know about that.
The Raiders were a
Diggs,
laughing
now
stock for
Jefferson,
years.
Yeah,
The Raiders have had
years.
good players. They've
Yeah?
had good players. Remember, Derek Carr's been around for at least 7-8 years
And
right
No,
now.
I know that.
Who is Derek Carr got?
Early in his career, he did. Amari
He
Cooper
had
and Michael
some good
Crabtree.
players.
But
He had some good
later
players.
on, now he's
Crabtree's
dealing
gonna
with
shove
stress.
himself.
And by the way,
now
that's an
we're
excuse.
saying
It's an
early in his
excuse because
career.
And Amari
Kirk
Cooper-
Cousins, let's be honest, he didn't when he was on Washington. Who was he throwing to? Reed was never healthy. He had nobody to throw to.
Nobody.
Nobody. But look at his numbers. His numbers were booming.
Yeah. The other thing I like more with Carr, just as a better overall, is because he's a better comeback quarterback.
Crowder's
So
nobody.
top 5 all time.
That's it.
Or not all time.
Honestly,
last
that doesn't
5 years.
Honestly, that doesn't sell to me because still, with the numbers, Kirk Cousins has better numbers.
Vernon Davis
all
is
around
nobody?
than Derek Carr. I'm just
With
telling you what
Washington,
numbers.
He wasn't anything special.
Vernon Davis was good.
Yes, in his prime, not with Washington.
No. But even when he went to Washington with Cousins, he was good.
No, he wasn't.
For a little bit, but not
Right.
much. He was not elite like he was with the Niners.
Cousins had nobody to throw to, and honestly, to sit here and say that Kirk and your argument to say that Derek Carr is that much better than Kirk Cousins is a joke. Because it's not. It's not. If he's a little bit better than, if you
Right,
want to
which
say
is what I'm
Derek Carr
saying, yeah.
is a little bit better,
Right.
that's your opinion. But honestly, with the numbers and what you see, he's not. Kirk
So
Cousins
you're
is better.
drafting a team right now. You're taking Cousins over Derek Carr?
When I look at numbers and the way he throws percentage wise, yes, he's a more accurate thrower than Derek Carr.
I hope you're
but
a
I
head
think
coach
Derek,
one day.
I can
I
win.
absolutely hope you're a
I
head
think
coach.
I can. I think
Or
I
GM,
can.
whatever you
I
want.
think
This
Derek
is
Carr.
ridiculous.
I think Derek Carr has more hard skin because John Gruden coaches him. So that's the only reason why I would take Derek Carr over.
David Carr was also a tough son of a
No,
bitch,
he wasn't.
too.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, Errol, you sound ridiculous.
No, he wasn't. On the Texans when he was drafted, if he was tough,
David Carr's not
he
tough.
never spoke up.
He was the most hit quarterback of all time. What are you talking about?
He never spoke up. He never spoke up.
What? How's that not tough? He went out there every Sunday with me, you, and Speedy, blocking for him. He's tough. You're crazy.
Listen,
You're absolutely insane.
He wasn't because he was what he was doing. He was making excuses. He could have spoke up against his team and his ownership. He sat there.
The
He
team
ruined his
still
own
sucks.
career. He ruined his own career. He ruined his own career. He never
All
spoke
I know
up.
is when he went to the Giants and he
spoke up.
came in for glimpses, whether Eli sat or Kurt Warner got hurt or
Glimpses.
whatever the case may be, you know what? He played really freaking good. So David Carr is probably one of the biggest talents ever wasted in the NFL.
Oh God,
It's
I don't
an
know
expansion team.
I don't know about that, but I believe that Derek Carr. David Carr to me is a highly overrated player because just like Johnny Manziel, he was put in positions to fail. And Johnny Manziel put himself in his bad position because he wrapped himself around after he was drafted. He thought he was like bigger than the world, and with his talent, he thought his talent was going to save him, and that doesn't happen in the NFL. If you're not
The Browns
driving
only
on
took
all
him in the
cylinders,
first round
it doesn't
for
work.
Publicity. David Carr was the first pick in the
Dude,
draft.
Johnny Manziel, I believe, was going to be a sensational quarterback. He got himself wrapped up with the wrong people. Money, this Manziel, money Manziel. He was all about getting drafted in the first round. I think what would have made him a better player is he would have been pushed out to the second round, and I think it
Probably.
would have taken away that stardom where he wanted to be. I think it was a huge problem with Johnny Manziel, and I don't care what Mikey C says. I don't care what anybody says. That kid was Mikey C, who used to tell me that he was no good, no nothing. He was a wasted talent because I don't think we would have
Wasted talent. He's
Yes.
only 26, 27 years old.
He was
He's
a
young.
wait. Dude, he ruined his career by getting himself wrapped into all the domestic stupid things
Where
he
is
was
he
getting
now?
himself.
Canada? Canada?
No,
He
he
tried
started
in the CFL and he didn't even cut it there.
Well,
I think on one of the worst teams too.
Well, he didn't. At that point, he didn't throw a football. For
he's
2
not in the
years.
Alliance League?
No, I know that. No, I'm not sure if he was in the Alliance League because that only lasted for a month because of the pandemic.
Remember, when you stop throwing a ball, like all these players, and everybody knows, I know Carl will tell you, John, you know this, all the people that know this. When you play sports your whole career, in high school, middle school, and you're an elite player, like I was as a hockey player, you're playing morning, noon, and night. Your body is getting beat up every single day. It takes a toll on you. It really takes a toll on you. And some athletes, they just, some of them are just athletically gifted. They don't start playing sports until 15, 16 years old, JPP being one of them. Never played football at all in high school. He goes to college. He was a walk-on in college, plays 1 year of college football, his second year, and then in his third year, he gets drafted as a first-round draft pick and becomes an elite pass rusher in the NFL. Some of those guys are just freaks.
Right.
Okay, and there's a lot of these guys in the NFL, the MLB. They're freaks of nature. Kyler Murray, he was a fifth pick of the Oakland Athletics from the MLB draft, and he already got offered. He already got paid $3 million up front, and then he plays college ball with Oklahoma 1 year, wins the Heisman, and then wants to play NFL football.
Right.
And look at that story. Kyler Murray is now he's amongst the best quarterbacks in the league, and he could still go play elite baseball. He was that good of a player.
Speaking of that, Tyler, you might remember this. Do you remember when during that college football season when Kyler Murray was going off that Guido was saying he still should play baseball?
Oh, God.
I still say he's an idiot because you make more money as a quarterback than you'll ever make as a
Not
baseball
necessarily. He probably
unless you're Mike. Well,
Nah,
now,
he would make more money as a baseball player.
He would, but
I
you're
don't know
guaranteed,
about
yes,
that.
yes.
But
I don't know.
Yes,
about that.
but also you're going to make more money.
Dude, an
first round
average
pick rather than a minor league baseball player.
an average baseball player right now
average
that gets
player
a
doesn't
5 year
get to majors.
gets a 5. And he was the fifth pick in the first round by the Oakland Athletics. He's
the
an
MLB
absolute
draft
guarantee.
has more failures
That's fine.
in it
He
than
wasn't
any
going
other
to be a
draft on the
failure.
planet.
He was going to be called up right after. If he wasn't going to go play college football, he was getting called up as an Oakland Athletic. And Oakland knows how to find good young players. And by the way, Kyler Murray, with his elite status, to me, he would have made more money as a baseball player. He really got offered as a kid who never stepped on the field. Almost $5 million. What was it? 4 or 5
Yeah,
million
it was the
dollars.
largest minor league baseball contract. What I'm saying is still at the time.
gave
though,
it all back,
you're
by the
gonna-
way.
You're gonna make more.
for him.
You're gonna make more money as a first round pick, though, especially number 1 overall, like he went, rather than being in minor league baseball where they barely get paid anything.
Yeah, I think it's
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Right.
But Kyler Murray, to me, he could play both elite sports, and he decided to play football when he would have been better and probably would have lasted longer playing baseball and making more. He would have made a lot more money as a baseball player. I absolutely believe
Keep
it.
saying I don't understand how you could
The
possibly
guaranteed money. These guys are getting average players. Look who Jacoby Ellsbury was, an average player at best.
Right.
Okay.
Now in the Yankees.
Yes, he was. He was average. He had one good
Oh,
year.
my God. That's the year the Yankees signed
He
him.
was always hurt.
He
so.
was
I
1 year.
understand,
The
but
Yankees
he had
gave him
elite upside.
all right. The Yankees gave him $156 million. That's guaranteed. They have to pay him that. Football contracts are not guaranteed. If he would have went to baseball, he would have been a richer man. He absolutely would have been a richer man. He decided to go this route. Now you're wrong that he would have made more money playing football.
No, I'm not. Because you don't know what happens.
And
to him in
Donovan McNabb
AA,
absolutely
AAA,
too.
Major
He was a
League
great
Baseball.
player that never won a Super Bowl too. By the way.
Oh, here we go. That word great.
I'm reading what people are writing.
No, I'm not.
Donovan
saying you said
McNabb
it.
was a great quarterback.
I'm not saying you said it. I know he's one of your favorites. Calm down.
But he was a great quarterback.
Well-
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Probably
no,
not.
No, not probably
No.
not. No.
No, it's closer. It's closer than you think. And
He's
I can't
close.
stand that
He's
Eagles
close.
team.
He's close.
I'm not.
37
I don't
yards,
think he should get in.
37,000 yards,
haven't gotten in.
234 touchdowns, 117 interceptions, 98 and 62. I mean, at 59 completion percentage, which is pretty good as an NFL starting quarterback. Honestly, he's borderline an NFL Hall of Famer.